Gonna smoke me a fatty brisket. I got my barbecue shoes on. Gonna smoke me a fatty brisket. I got my barbecue shoes on. Got my natural case and got the hogs on the run.
Welcome to BarbecuePitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up some pork rib chops at the pit, and they're real easy to do. All right, here we've got a pork roast. This is a rib roast. You may have seen these before. They're very inexpensive in the market, and it makes for some great grilling at the pit, all right? Now, what I've done here is cut away the ribs, right? And this here is what they call an end cut. So we're going to cut away the ribs. They will cook them separately. They're fantastic. And this allows us to have the boneless, right, pork rib roast right here. Now, the trick to cooking these on a grill or even in the oven in the house is to cut them thick if you want to keep them moist and tender. The problem is many people overcook these things. They'll get dried out real quick. You probably know all about that. So for real moist and tender pork chops, you cut them thick. And these are about 2.5 inches thick, more or less. All right. The pork roast has been cut up, right? And now we're going to season it. And here we're using our SPG. Make sure whatever you use, you got an ample amount of salt and pepper. Ours has also some garlic and other flavorings in. Use your favorite pork rub or seasoning, right? All right. Oh, that looks good enough to eat already. Now let's put these rib chops on the grill, or on the pit in this case, right? So we're going to drop our Santa Corona right into our fire pit. Fits real nice. And this Santa Corona is essentially a Santa Maria style type grill. And this allows you to raise and lower the grate at will, which of course allows you to maintain precise temperatures, right? Now, we're going to put together some salsa beans for this, and it's real easy. We used a can of black beans, right? And they're always pre-cooked, right? And here we're adding a can of baked beans. Use your favorite baked beans. And here I have a half a jar of salsa. And for this recipe, use your favorite salsa. Just pour it in there. And we're going to kick up the heat a bit with a little habanero chipotle sauce. Now, you make this up the way you want, but this is some real good eating at the pit, right? It'll go real well with those pork chops. Oh, man, this is going to be good. Now, with this recipe, you're going to, of course, need some barbecue sauce for basting while we're grilling. And use, again, your favorite barbecue sauce. Here we're going to make a quick one. Of course, the basis is chuck, so use some good chuck. We're using about 1 cup, more or less. And to that, we're going to take a little bit of Worcestershire, maybe pour in a tablespoon. And we're going to add some more heat. In this case, this is a real simple recipe. And of course, you can use your favorite sauce off the shelf, or one of ours, or your own, of course, right? Add some SPG and kick it up. Give it a mix, and then we'll heat it up on the Santa Corona. Bring those flavors together. Simple enough. Man. Nothing like kicking back at the pit. All right. It's time to do these chops up on the grill. And we're going to be running essentially a medium heat on this. And of course, like I said, with the Santa Corona style cooking here, we can raise and lower that grate. Keep the temperatures exactly where we want. And initially, we want to sear both sides of these chops, right? So we're going to lower it, get a nice quick sear. Only takes a minute or two. Raise it up, flip it, It smells good. Now, if you've never had pork chops or rib roast chops on the grill before, you definitely got to check it out. This is some real good eating at the pit. Now, we've seared one side, and now we're going to slop on some of our barbecue sauce. Simple enough, just like I said, right? All right, they've been sauced. Now we're going to sear the other side of these chops just for a few minutes. Once you've done that, you raise the grate again. Yeah. And we'll flip. What we're doing here is producing a great layer texture on these chops, and it's gonna be good. Whoa. Throw on some more of that sauce. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Now we're cooking these chops at a very low temperature in order to maintain the moisture, right? That's the trick. Now, of course, if you're not into pork, you can do up some chicken. Oh man, you can do up some beef steaks, whatever you want. The Santa Maria style cooking is awesome. And when you feel like it, brush on some more sauce. All right, I say it's time to eat. Now, we've cooked these chops to an internal temperature of about 160 degrees. And that's about as high as you want to go in order to maintain that nice, moist, and tender, right? All we have to do now is plate it up. Oh yeah, those salsa beans are ready. I'd say we're eating some pork and beans. Now, of course, you can serve your chops the way you want. If you're not into the beans, how about some taters? Maybe some slaw or whatever. Now, we do apologize for eating in front of you like this, but we call this Pitmaster privilege. Moist, tender, it don't get any better than that. And of course, this is the rib end right there. This is some real good eating. Oh. So the next time you're looking for a pork chop recipe for your pit, check out barbecuepitboys.com.